Another day, another OTA. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what everyone's thoughts on the OTA was down in the comments, so definitely leave a comment down there and let me know. Star-Lord and Fing Fang Foom did get hit, so I guess that's a plus. However, was it enough? Honestly, I don't think it was. Star-Lord's power is not why he's overbearing, and 2 points off of Fing Fang Foom doesn't really make that big of a difference. I feel like if you're throwing Fing Fang Foom into lane, the amount of power that you are winning back is just absolutely insane. I don't think 2 power is going to go a whole long ways. But as always, I think Second Dinner usually does a power hit to cards before they make any sort of additional adjustments. So I guess we'll just have to see how this pans out. But of course, let me know down in the comments on what your thoughts on this is. I think the one thing is I'm hoping that them losing power like this kind of pushes people away from doing that. Weirdly, that does have an effect on play rates when they do get power nerfed like this. I've also seen less of Star-Lord lately. Fing Fang Foom's still everywhere, but Star-Lord, it kind of seems to be being seen less. I weirdly have been seeing more on negative than anything else here recently, which is okay. I don't think negative needed him. Other than that, Eliath caught a stray. I honestly you'll never see me upset about Eliath catching a stray in an OTA. And then we did see a couple of buffs for, stuff like Rocket Raccoon. Jeff got the much needed bump up in power up to a 2-4. Rip Cerebro 3 with Jeff in it. And then my boy Sebastian Shaw did in fact get a point of power as well. Is Sebastian Shaw at a 3-5 enough to kind of make him relevant in the meta? I don't think it really is anymore. But we'll see. We're definitely going to be playing around with Sebastian Shaw today. And then Magus going down to a 2-3. I think it's very interesting. I want to actually check out him in a C3 deck. I think this actually makes him a very valid option in a C3 deck because it kind of just increases your chances of being able to, I guess, essentially get Cerebro out if you don't draw him. I think that is very interesting. I personally don't like Cerebro decks because, locations always seem to be against me, and I think that's every Cerebro player. But I do think that Magus is a very, very interesting option in C3 now. But other than that, today we are going to be checking out Surfer. I've just kind of like jam-packed it with pretty much everything that I could that made sense that's either new or did get changed. So I am kind of excited to hop in there and see if Surfer is relevant again. So let's hop in there. Let's look at the deck that we're playing today. So here's the deck we are playing today, and I'm going to say I'm a little bit annoyed, which is no fault of anybody. But I put this deck together while I was at work today. I actually did pick up the premium pass for Sanctum Showdown because there's a bunch of things that I want to grind for it. So I was like, screw it, I'm just going to get the premium pass. Makari's one of the variants. I do not own Makari, so getting a free Series 5 is fantastic. And on top of it, I want to get the Series 4 pack. So I was like, I'm going to be grinding this anyway. Let's just pick up the premium pass. Let's unlock Starhawk. We can play it in the deck today. So I threw this deck together, and while I'm kind of just set everything up for my video, I hop on Twitch to kind of lurk a little bit, and then I see that Dexter has the exact same deck, and I was like, it's just gonna look like I copied him. Whatever, we're running with it. So I mean, it is a Silver Surfer deck that I just kind of jam-packed a bunch of the new and essentially buff stuff into this. We've got Rocket Raccoon in here because they just got buffed. Same with Sebastian Shaw. The one in here that I'm iffy about is I don't know if I like Drax Avatar of Life in Silver Surfer. And I may sound silly with this, but I feel like with Drax, you don't want to be increasing his power. You kind of want him to be relying on his proc. And in a deck like this, you're kind of buffing him up a lot, So we'll see. We'll see how he turns out. I think the one tech card that I was contemplating squeezing in here, and maybe I'd take out Drax or Rocket Raccoon to kind of throw in, would have been like a Mobius and Mobius, just because negative is weirdly the most played deck currently as far as, kind of the rank range that I am, and that's the 90 to infinite for, 8,000 plus collection level. Negative is outpacing everything by like 2 or 3 times. So it's like maybe worth slotting in Mobius. And if I'm running into a lot of negative, you may see me make that adjustment mid-video, kind of depending on what we keep seeing. But I mean, overall, it is a basic Silver Surfer package. I'm curious to see how Starhawk works out. I'm not too hyped about him. I'm not too whoopy about Starhawk, but he does fit in here. I think he could be an interesting choice, so we're just going to go with it. But there's nothing too wild here. It's this standard Silver Surfer deck with a bunch of the change stuff all kind of just like jammed into it. And honestly, I'm excited to get back to Surfer. Surfer is one of my favorite archetypes. So let's get in there and let's see if we can win some games. Ooh, what do we want? Honestly, any of these are decent. Drax, sick. Does that trigger Drax? It did not. And you gotta be kidding me with that. My Bruce Banner never triggers. They pull him with Sakaar on turn 1 and trigger him. Can we please talk about that? All right, it's gonna be a Star-Lord deck, which is unfortunate. I think I'm gonna Jack Flag over here. Will Sera next turn? Yeah. It's not what I wanted to see out of you, Drax. Okay, we're gonna Sera. Okay, can I get... Does it matter? There's Surge. Surge doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna Sebastian. I'm gonna Brood. He has priority, which kind of sucks. And then, what is it, on even, on odd turns, give your cards to the left, and then even to the right. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then I'm going to Surge, and I guess hope and pray that one of these cards is Surfer. Sunspot. Oh, please don't be anything. Actually, it doesn't matter. Magic. Okay, he's got Null. He's 16 power. Oh, that's gross. I think my Drax should increase, though. Sick, there's Surfer. Let's go! Bam! What a win! Victory! Take that, Star-Lord! Okay. Luna and two. God, we're just gonna throw Rocket out there? Why not? Dracula. Oh man, back in the day with my OG Silver Surfer deck, I used to tear up discard because I ran Rogue from Morbius and I ran Red Guardian, and yep, this just done with. Okay, so I think we're going to do Jack Flag. Double Morbius is kind of gross. It's that, yeah, I'm one energy short, and that just kind of sucks. Okay. Can I please get Surfer? Oh, there he is. Okay, we're gonna Sebastian Shaw over here. I'm going to Brood over there. Then what else do I want? Drax, maybe? I should have pulled Rocket over. Scorn. Alright, Starhawk is not ideal. But I think I bring Rocket over here. Do I do that? Or do I put Rocket mid? And then I'm going to... Does this cast on himself? Give your cards on the right. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah, he went left. It's gonna be Khonshu. Corvus. Okay, so no Khonshu. I think we're gonna tie that. I'm gonna be really annoyed with myself. I'm gonna 18. 20. I was gonna beat my 1. I think we won that though. We got it.
Victory.
Surfer is better than standard discard. Look at us go. Don't got anything. Wonder if they've got something. They do. Hydra Bob. Yeah, Rocket and Groot's fine. I'm not upset about that. Okay, gonna forge. Raven. Okay, I do like Nova Roma. I think the unfortunate thing here is, oh God, what am I playing? Brood is the better hit. Honestly, unfortunately, I think it's Luna Snow.
Opponent snapped.
Into Sera. What's this guy rocking if he's snapping so aggressively? Is it because I'm taking so long? Let's run it. Batroc.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
That's a big Craven. Okay, we're gonna Sera. It's actually Sera here. Well, that's rude. Doesn't matter. We got Sera off. Rude. Okay, so we're gonna Captain Carter. I'm gonna do this and then into Surge. Actually, let's put Surge over here. Yeah, leave an opening for Surfer. He's got Scream. Please give me Surfer. That a baby. Okay, so we've got Brood. Honestly, I'm gonna do Brood into Jack Flag into Surfer here. Is that a bigger hit? I think that's a bigger hit. Could do. I don't necessarily need to do Starhawk. What's he rocking? Stagger on. Going nowhere. I almost retreated. I almost retreated. Ooh, Bar Sinister is kind of interesting. Do I Rocket and Groot that? I may Rocket and Groot that. I may forge that Rocket and Groot. I think that's kind of evil. Oh, you're kidding. Come on. Is this real life? He's got two over there for himself. You're freaking kidding me. Green Goblin. Okay, this. Oh, okay. Hold on now. I can't Jack Flag this and then Starhawk it. I gotta do it on turn 5 though. And Silver Surfer. It sucks my Starhawk I hit. It may be Captain Carter here. Okay, double Black Widow. And then Cord. Okay. Oh god, I have to Starhawk at this turn. That sucks. Honestly, this puts me at... No, I can't do that. Yeah, next turn I'll Jack Flag into Silver Surfer. Let's compete with this. Do I want to act like I'm competing with this? I should have Sera'd. Okay, he's gonna add... Is this the dumbest thing that I've ever done? Is it gonna be Darkhawk? Why not? We'll compete with that. I should have Sera'd last turn. That was dumb of me. That was dumb of me to not Sera. I needed to Jack Flag. Okay, so it's gonna be in this lane. We're adding. Yeah, we're gonna win Bar Sinister.
I found a rock.
I don't know. I don't know if this was a player or a bot.
Victory.
I hope that was a player. Hold on, can I see? Will they emote me back? That was the silliest game I think I've ever been a part of. I don't know. I have no idea what this was. Not an ideal. I mean, I got everything that I want. That's sick. Give me a 2. Oh man, Brood in hand for that would have been even better. I'm a little nervous what this guy's rocking if he has not played yet either. Ooh, we got a little C3 action? Sick. Lintar's gonna ruin his day. He's gonna have to Scarlet Witch that.
Opponent snapped.
Okay. Yeah, so he's probably feeling pretty confident with old Sanctum Sanctorum there. I'm gonna do, God, is it Sebastian Shaw? He skipped the turn. Okay, that's gotta be Sera. Freaking huge. That's disgusting. Okay. I don't think there's any way that I win this over here. But Captain Carter into Brood. Move him over. Forge into Captain Carter into Brood. Is that bigger? Or is it better to just hit the Brood? He's gonna be a... God, I think, honestly, I think Luna Snow is actually better to just throw in here as well. They're just gonna be at 4. Maybe I should. Maybe the proper play is to put Rocket and Groot over there. He has priority. Cerebro. Is it Mystique? It's Mystique. I think I got him. Got him.
Victory.
The old Rocket and Groot saving on Scarlet Witch. Shocked I didn't see a Luke Cage. I understand the confidence with Sanctum Sanctorum though. But that Elysium saved my butt. Oh, that's too good. And that's the deck. Is Surfer back? I don't know. I love Surfer. So this deck feels really good to me. I had a lot of fun with it. Honestly, Starhawk actually had a couple of clutch games. I don't know whether I would include him all the time, but he did actually win a game for me, if not two. So he did not feel terrible. He is not as garbage tier as I thought he was, but he's just not enough in the meta that we're currently in. Out of the 10 games, which once again is always small sample size, I did go 6-4, 60% win rate. Out of those 4 games that I lost, 1 was negative. The other 3 were Star-Lord. So glad those 2 points off the top really helped. I think just losing to Star-Lord just doesn't feel good. I know I've been a little preachy at the end of my videos lately, and all the data can say whatever you want, but it doesn't feel good to lose to Star-Lord. And I think that's the most irritating thing. It's just like you just kind of roll your eyes and be like, whatever, like, good for you, I guess. I think that's the most annoying thing. Is I understand they go by the data, but sometimes they just need to know what it's like to feel to play their game. And it just sucks to lose to Star-Lord. It just doesn't feel like, oh yeah, good match, because it wasn't. It wasn't a good match. So glad you had 14 energy on turn 6. But enough of that. Really like this deck. I mean, out of all the cards that I just kind of jammed in here, I did like Jack Flag. He felt great in this. Sebastian Shaw, that little extra point of damage or point of power is great. Starhawk, I already talked about a little bit. He's okay. I mean, is he S tier? No, but he did not feel terrible. I did actually like Drax, though I still think that the first card that I'm gonna cut out of this outside of Starhawk is probably Drax. Loved having Rocket and Groot again. Rocket and Groot were absolutely fantastic. I mean, especially against that last game against E3. I really do like Rocket and Groot. But overall, yeah, I love it. Love Surfer. Always been a huge Surfer fan. But I think that's all I got. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. What's your thoughts on OTA? Are you gonna be grinding out Sanctum, Sanctor? I'm just happy that Makari's a variant that we could get for free. So that's a Series 5 card. I'm excited. I've been wanting her forever. I did not want to spend the tokens on her because I didn't feel like she was good enough for the tokens, but I'm excited. I'm gonna grind it out. I'm gonna get her the Series 4 pack. So definitely we'll be playing some Sanctum Showdown over the weekend. Once again, as a reminder, I may have one video next week. May have one on Monday. I know Monday is the day that I usually don't have a video. It's usually Wednesday, Fridays. And I do need to do how I'm spending my keys over the weekend. So I guess that'll kind of make up for it. And I'll probably do that over the weekend rather than having the video on Monday. We'll see. If I have enough time, I'll probably do both. But I'm traveling all next week. So unfortunately, I'm going to miss the start of the season. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more of my content. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Check you later.